Hi Capricorn, this is Jess with your March mid-month 2017 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Capricorn, I don't know what it is lately, and I haven't done your readings for quite some time, but I do remember your past readings, and you guys are like the most, not the most, it's like not drama, but it's like it's things that you never really thought that you would see from Capricorn. You think you would just always see work and that sort of thing. But no, you guys are really dealing with some other stuff that you think would happen with other signs. So it's kind of interesting. That being said, I do see that there's been some judgments. Some of you have definitely gotten a judgment against you and you have to pay out some money. Gotta pay out some money. Some of you trying to decide, what's the best course of way for you to pay this money out. It could have to do with a divorce. It could have something to do with child support. And I know I said something about Capricorns with a baby, like somebody found out that a baby. And I'm saying that some of you are not even sure if this baby is yours. Some of you are not even sure if yeah, some of you are not sure if this baby is yours, and it's not, and the jury is out. It's still if this baby is yours. I don't know if some people have gone and gotten a paternity test to find out if it is theirs, but you're still waiting. And so therefore, even the judgment and everything, you're in court, so you may be awaiting all of that stuff pending the results of the child paternity test. I do see that there is it could go the other way too. Now someone could have made a judgment for you, and some of you may be receiving some money. Okay, but I do see that there is some type of crossroads that some Capricorns are at. If there was a threesome situation, a three relationship here, someone found out and someone definitely made it known. There is whatever was in the dark came to light, and it possibly could have something to do with that eclipse in Pisces. Excuse me. So there was some type of communication or something coming out about a relationship. Some of you, if you were on the receiving end of this, you may have for quite some time not wanted to face up with the reality of the situation, and then something came to you and it was like, okay, it's like when it's time for things to be revealed, there's nothing you can do about it, even if you tried your best to not see it for what it is, right? So if you were on the receiving end, something may have come, someone may have contacted you, some type of information in some way have come to you. May have found out that deception was happening at the workplace, so someone is and I know I've been getting this for you guys for quite some time too, that there's some type of workplace affairs going on. Somebody's at a crossroads because a new person that they're dealing with, they've developed feelings for this person, but they have obligations and responsibilities in their relationship. Now, it looks like this creating a lot of conflict for some of you. And I do feel like there's going to be a culmination. Like it may not happen for some of you right now, but there will be some type of culmination and end to a particular relationship or circumstance if you have been found to have been doing things at the workplace that has been less than honest, or less than above par or within the code of conduct. You may be separating from that job. I do see that there is some workplace problems. Some of you may be leaving on a brighter note. However, some of you may get word that you're going to get a promotion actually to work with another team and move on and move up. However, it won't come without its disappointments from having to leave the place in where you worked, and you may have been there for a significant amount of time, and there may be two people, you and two friends or co-workers, that sort of thing, or three, that may be very disappointed in you leaving. But it will be more than a lateral move for you, so that will promote you. And I do feel like down the line there will be even more opportunities for you to make more money. However, you were on the fence. You knew that, it may be a good situation for you. It took you a while to make a definitive decision whether or not you wanted to stay where you were or venture into something new. But for some of you, it came down to the money. There was more money on the table and just more promise of being able to kind of like be in a better position for yourself. So in that way, and it could have been a very competitive position that you were vying for, but again, you could have beat some people out. Others of you can hear just the reverse, that you were up for a position and didn't necessarily get the position, and it was never really clear as to why you weren't picked, even if it may have at first looked to be promising. Someone may have been on the fence, saying that they really want to work with you, but it's down to you and another person. And some of you may find out that they've gone with the other person. Okay. And some of you at that same time, if you were trying to move up or move in your department or in your job, and also looking external, you may find out that you didn't necessarily get the job in your job, but then you may find that you've gotten another opportunity. So if you've been, applying for multiple places, you may find that there's opportunity coming for you, and therefore needing to depart from a particular job. I do see, if you're going to a new position as we go into April, you're going to feel very happy. I feel like you're going to work really well with the people. You may find that they have someone in their job may have left, and that's the reason why your position has become available. Or 3 people have kind of exited the position, and that's why more money was given to you, that sort of thing. However, there's still going to be some things about this particular job that you didn't know. Perhaps your role, perhaps the office politics that you kind of didn't foresee happening. So there's some undisclosed things that will be coming out as time goes on. But if you're entering into something new that you feel like, oh, this is going to be great, just sit back and wait, because there's going to be some things that will unfold down the line that you're not seeing now, that it will make things a whole lot clearer for you. If you're looking for work, I feel like you may hear from external companies that they're on the fence, they're trying to decide, or you may not have heard from them in the past 2 weeks or 2 months. And some of you may be starting to feel a bit tired and wearied at this process that you've been going through. You've been feeling very stuck, like you just can't make heads or tails of, where you're at this moment with your life, because you can't, solidify a job. And I feel like there's been a lot of confusion around where you want to go, what's available for you, what your options are. However, I do see that there can be some form of income that could come into you. So you may hear about a job. If you hear about something, move forward on it. Even though you may feel a bit weary at your disappointments around being able to move forward, or being able to get more money, or being able to move on, that sort of thing. Continue to, keep your head down and do what you need to do. Eventually you'll get there. It's just not the time for you right now. We do have Venus retrograding in Aries, I do believe. So somehow it may be affecting you to the point where it's slowing down the progress in which you're expecting things to kind of manifest. But April looks to be, as we get into April, it looks like there's going to be a lot of better things coming about. But even when things do get better, just prepare for there to be some things coming down the pike, down the line, that and I feel like in Cancer season that will reveal more to you. Okay. So going back to this love life, I do see that there's a lot of conflict in your love life. There is definitely, for some of you, a threesome situation going on, but it's been found out. So if those of you are like, well, I think, I don't know, I mean, there was that time, and maybe, no, you would know. It's kind of like it's been foretold. For some of you, it can involve a baby, and some of you may be telling your mate, or mate telling you, it's not my child. I'm telling you, I don't think that this is my child. But it's a lot of conflict. There could be court proceedings involved. There may be divorce on the heels of all of this. Some of you may want to leave, but then you kind of have to stay. You kind of have to work things out. There may be some preliminary or some rules and regulations in your state that says that you can't necessarily get a divorce right now. You have to wait 3 months or that sort of thing before you can leave. There is some confusion around where you stand, what's going to come out of this situation. Now, on a lighter note, for those of you who are in a relationship with your mate and there's none of this stuff going on, which is good for you, I feel like you and your mate could just be dealing with normal stuff. Like it could be I see work situations. So some of you may have a mate that is at a crossroads. They may be trying to look for work, can't find work, or have 2 opportunities to work at a particular place. They may find out that they either gotten a job or not gotten a job. And there can be, I just see confusion. So your mate may be going through a problematic situation. I was kind of getting the same situation for Cancer, and I do have water here. So if you have a Cancer in your life, you may be dealing with that, where they may be going through some. I don't see as anything, you know, hardcore, but it may just be some confusion. They may just be at a crossroads. They may just have to really make some decisions and put some actions in place, and they just may be stuck in their head and, you know, down on themselves, that sort of thing. And because of it, it may create some problematic situations in the relationship. There may be some quarrels and a little bickering, that sort of thing, but again, nothing that you guys kind of can't work out. And I feel like things, if you just are having some problematic situations, things will work out fine down the line. Although you guys may have a pattern of glossing over problems and not never really diving into them and working them out and dealing with it so that it doesn't happen again. So there still may be some things that are not said, that are not dealt with. Also, I do see that some of you could be traveling, wanting to travel with your mate, but then there may be some disappointment in that travel. There may be some delays or some things that, like, you guys are traveling, making your plans to travel now, right? And everything is fine. And you may just be saying, we don't know where we want to go. Like, I want to go here, but I'm not sure. I want to go there, I'm not sure, right? You may get some extra money because this is tax season for people that live in the United States, and with that money you may decide to travel. However, it may be conflicting with someone's schedule. There is going to be some type of disappointment around that, but you'll know down the line, you know, not now, it's not going to become clear to you now, but down the line you'll find out why you're not able to move forward in these plans that you have. And that's for some of you. So anyone that's making plans to go on a trip and that sort of thing, I'm not here saying don't make your plans or anything like that. I think Capricorns are grounded enough to take information with a grain of salt until they see actual results. And again, I'm not seeing devastation. It's just, I feel disappointment. However, that's a very small percentage of you. Most of you that can relate to this rather, are dealing with some type of separation and needing to part ways. I'm kind of getting from a relationship, but again, it's like the jury is out. Everything is not clear. So you may be just having a problematic situation right now in your relationship. There may be talks about separating. There be talks about, you know, how can we work on this? Some of you are trying to decide, how can you work on a relationship? How can you get on the other side of it? Or wanting to know from your mate how you can. They may be confused. You may be confused. They may feel stuck because there's children. There's a lot of elements here. You may feel stuck because there's more things to think about than, oh, I like this person. So I feel like, you know, it's pretty much the same of what you guys have been dealing with the months prior. It doesn't look to be anything new really going on at this point. So that's kind of what I have for you guys as far as money is concerned. I feel like this month is going to be, you're going to get a little bit more. Some of you might be making a little bit more. Again, whatever you're getting is expected. It's not like it's going to be like a windfall of money that you didn't see coming. You work hard for it. You may see a little bit more back from what you're putting out, but I'm not seeing like a significant amount. I feel like a lot of you guys are just dealing with the day-to-day things in life, and something has come out of the blue, or something has been decided upon that's kind of have you guys either having to spend money out, or now trying to reconcile your money to find out how you're going to be able to afford this, pay this out, or if it is a judgment for you, it will be a small amount of money that will come your way. So that's what I have for you guys for the remainder of March. If you would like to leave a comment below, we'd love to hear from you, so please do so. If you would like a counsel from me, I can be reached in the information at the beginning of this video as well as the end, and in the description box below. Otherwise, I will see you guys again with another one. Take care, Capricorn.